All right, friends, welcome back as we continue on here. The bail in jail. Billy Cawthon earlier, by the way, he said, I like what Billy said, is he said jail. He said bail. Yeah, he said bail and jail instead of jail and bail. So you bail before you go to jail. It's supposed to be the right words. But, hey, welcome back in. We're continuing on. A lot of fun here today supporting our friends at SAAFE House and Join Now. I said Judge. I did not mean that, man. That was good, though, right? Joined now by, I was going to say joined now by Judge Colt Christian, also alongside our good friend Bridget Maloney. Judge Colt, we'll start with you, man. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, we're doing great today.
Yeah.
We want to know why Billy wasn't in jail.
Yeah, Billy Cawthon?
Yeah.
Well, he's BC.
We should have just kept him in there.
He's got that old. He's an old guy. You know, BC's before Christ, so he's
he's
too decrepit to be here with us.
Yeah,
you know, 44. He said he's very decrepit these years.
Oh.
So, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Keeping busy?
Well, yeah, we're still trying to recover from the storms, and all the commissioners working on getting y'all's roads fixed back up together, and it just takes a little time and getting some stuff done at the county.
Well, man, I wanted to say, and Bridget, we're going to have Bridget here in just a second with us as well. We appreciate her being here. Friends, we are already up to $9,600. Can we just say thank you to all the supporters as we're trying to get to $15,000 today? And that includes a new number that just came in, and now leading by a long shot is none other than Judge Colt Christian, who's right here to my right, to your left on the screen. He has raised $3,450. Let's give another one there so we appreciate that, man, closing in. So
I think everybody thinks they're going to get themselves out of jail.
Yeah,
so it doesn't work that way, guys.
They're trying to use you to say, like,
right.
we'll divide
this
that
is my
by
get out of jail card. Where's my Monopoly money?
It ain't happening.
Yeah.
This is individual right here. And Bridget is here as well. We'll talk again in just a few moments. But, you know, real quick, I wanted to start with you. Just giving back to SAAFE House. You've been in this community your whole life, man. It's such a great place to be. Just maybe start with just what's made this area so special, and then kind of lean into why it's so important to support organizations such as SAAFE House.
Right, yeah. So I remember back in early 2000s going to the Crawfish Bowl, helping them cook, cater, doing the fish fries for them, and attending. It's just a great project to get involved with and to help the community that needs some help.
Well, it's great. It's growing, and definitely the place to be. I feel like, you know, Huntsville is full of so many good people, and, you know.
And we're all good about giving.
That's right.
So anytime something goes out, everybody stands up and helps and gives.
And I'm glad you mentioned that because, you know, you look and it's so many people right now. It's been tough. It's been tough for a lot of people financially with the way things are going and inflation, but yet, again, people still finding time and finding resources to be able to give. And I always say if you can't give financially, give with your time. But people are not only giving with their time, they're giving with their financial resources today. So, well, let's pass it over to Bridget Maloney, who is Home Sweet Huntsville.
Yes.
You know, I love how you say, good to see you, Bridget.
That's the official motto of our city.
Yeah. Well, I'm so thankful that you are here with us today as well. Bridget, what have you been up to?
Just volunteering. A little bit here, a little bit there. But I'm also on the board at SAAFE House. And so Tammy just asked me yesterday if I could be arrested, and I said, well, I've never even been to D-Hall. I'd love to be arrested.
I told Tammy before all this went down, I said, you know, you ought to work at the police department, like legitimately have a police car and handcuffs, but then there'd be a lot of home, you know.
I did ask if we were going to be picked up lights and siren. I requested the K-9 unit, but
We'll work on that for next
little disappointed.
Well, word travels fast in Home Sweet Huntsville, and if we did that, there'd be rumors all over social media. So I'm glad we didn't do that. Well, I saw the police show up over there at at this place. I saw pick up Bridget Maloney of all people. She got arrested. What's going on? Well, Bridget, again, serving on the board at SAAFE House as well. You've been so involved in so many organizations. Bridget is doing a phenomenal job also here today. Supporting this great organization. Just talk about why you got involved. Why did you want to serve on the board, Bridget?
Well, I actually started volunteering at the SAAFE House. It was the first place I volunteered when I was a freshly minted 19-year-old back in the 1900s. The father of some children I babysat for here in town said, you should volunteer here. And he gave me a brochure, and I really respected him. And so I said, if he thinks I should do that, I should do that. And it ended up just kind of sparking an interest. It's something that I studied extensively in grad school, and I've volunteered around the issues of domestic violence and sexual assault ever since.
Well, Bridget has been bailed out, by the way. She, too, is safe. but she's still here to collect a little bit more, $670 from 14 supporters. So incredible. You are currently in third place, Bridget. So third place, that's a good place to be. And really, it doesn't matter if you're in first place or you've raised $25. Every amount is going to a great organization here with Safe House today. Come out to Cafe Texan. We'll be here until 4 o'clock today. You can give online. I love the web address, by the way. It's givebutter.com/jail in bail. So jail, the letter N, bail. Folks can also come out here in person. Bridget, just let us know a little bit more about, kind of growing up here in Huntsville, because you shared something with me that I want to show on the screen real quick. Who is that beautiful young lady down there, first row to the left?
With the big hair. That is me. That's our volunteer class from June of 1987. So it was still the Walker County Council on Family Violence back then.
Wow.
We had not expanded to multiple counties at that point. So it's really exciting to see how much this agency has grown and how many people they're able to help every year. It's unfortunate there's that need, but since there is a need, it's great that there's folks here to reach out and help.
I want to go back to Judge real quick. Judge Colt Christian joining us here from Walker County. Hey, you and I are kind of. Bridget's a young buck too. We'll give her. We'll give Bridget credit. You're not old until you hit 108. By the way, that's the rule.
Yeah, but I was almost 5 there.
Judge, I wanted to point out, that it's good old classical stuff, though, whenever you've got it in a typewriter on the label.
Oh, yeah, on a label.
Yeah. I miss the I'd like to bring the typewriter back,
Oh, yeah.
So, well, hey, man, I know I asked you a few questions just a few moments ago, Judge, but, Huntsville continues to grow. This whole county continues to grow. You mentioned earlier about people just giving, and I want you to expand on that. Why is it so important for people to give? You've already raised just a tremendous amount. I know Safe House is so appreciative of that, but why is it so important for people to try to dig into their pockets and give here today?
Yeah, so there's lots of needs, and with the inflation coming and the growing infrastructure that we have here, and people are just flooding to this town. It's always a growing need to help the community. This year in court, Commissioner's Court voted to approve and help fund some needs that the Safe House presented. So we gave them, how much we gave y'all? 10, 20, 15,000.
Wow.
So we stepped up and we added them to our charitable contribution list, along with some other organizations in the county, because we saw the need, and it was 100% unanimous from all commissioners that we needed help out too.
I'm glad you mentioned that too, because sometimes I think folks think that the county is just here doing this bureaucratic process going through, but you guys are doing such incredible work, and it takes everybody coming together and not only serving this county through the commissioners and the work that all of you do, but giving back to organizations. Right. Can you maybe just highlight that just a little bit more in other ways that you guys give back, not just with roads and the county business?
So we help a lot of different places. When we have fires locally, some of the first responders are our county commissioners. So they bring in our equipment to help protect the lives and the households that we do. We help support Safe House. Oh, you caught me on a blank space here. A Time to Read,
mm-hmm.
A Rise to Read. That's a new organization we help support this year also, along with a few others. So it's tremendous just to see the outpouring reach that we able to help with people.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man, coming from the Austin area, I love my hometown in Georgetown, but Huntsville's became home sweet Huntsville to us, and we just love the people here. Whenever I was up in Fargo and we decided, man, we got to get back to Texas, we knew that we wanted to come back to Huntsville. And Colt, it's because of people like you. It's because of people like Bridget and so many others that are here, Tammy and all the folks here at Cafe Tech. I'm not just saying it because we're around all these people. I'm saying it because it's true and it's what I believe. And if you come to a place and you're looking, I always say this, Huntsville's one of those communities where people can give you a hug, say I love you, and nobody looks at you strange.
Right. I'll give you examples. So last year we had all the fires across the county. Mm-hmm. We had hundreds of firefighters from across the country come in, and every one of them left talking about how great our citizens were, how they just outpoured support for them. They were buying them drinks at the gas station. They were cooking food for them on the sides of the roads. The governor of Georgia even reached out to us for the support that we gave his firefighters they sent over here. So we have a proclamation that the county approved hanging in the capital of Georgia.
Wow, man, that is
crazy.
Just great news. Well, I'll go back to Bridget here. Judge, appreciate you being with us today, and again, all of y'all's hard work along with the commissioners that y'all do. Bridget, you loved Huntsville so much you came back. Tell us why. You came back. You love this community.
Yes. It was kind of became a joke. I didn't realize I was doing it, but I was in ministry for a little over years, and
2 years.
Yes.
We said that photo was mislabeled. It was supposed to be 2013.
Well, it has to be at least 5, because about the last 5 years, every sermon that I preached had a Huntsville illustration, and I didn't even realize that was something that was happening. And I don't know if there was a meeting at the church or what, but people started, every time anybody from the church would drive down 45 to go to Houston or Galveston, they would text me a picture of Big Sam. And it was just the sweetest thing. It would just brighten my day whenever I just randomly get this text of a picture of Big Sam. And it was just, great people in Duncanville and Dallas, Texas, who would come through Huntsville, and they'd know that I loved it here. So.
Well, cool. It's a welcoming community for an outsider like me coming in. This community's been so good to us and my wife and our children, and that's the love and support you get. And you get that love and support, and it's reciprocated through organizations like SAAFE House. So come out here today. We are helping to raise money for a great organization. The goal is $15,000, and man, the Lord has just been tremendously blessing this organization and this community. We are up to $9,695, closing in on 100 supporters here today. And so we appreciate it. In fact, just a few minutes ago, Lloyd Wells, Webb and Wells PC, they received a $100 donation from Maggie Parsley. Karen Denman receiving donations earlier. Bridget Maloney receiving a $25 donation from Tish Humphrey. These are coming in. They're public right here on the website, and many more of these we know will be coming in throughout the day as well. So, man, we love you guys. We appreciate y'all so much, and thanks for all that you do in our communities. And get on down here and support SAAFE House today. We're going to be here at Cafe Tex until 4 o'clock. You can go online right now, though. And I got to tell you, thank y'all for being a good sport, because I saw that photo, and, man, I've never seen Judge look like that. He just kind of – and it should have been a happy – he took a smiling picture. I should have put it, because he made Bell way, way earlier. Bell way earlier. Yeah, thank you. Some other folks, $100 donation came in. We appreciate folks so much for being a part of SAAFE House today. Just so wonderful. And we'll let you guys fight over who that one goes to. So
They handed it to me.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Judge
I'm not fighting with the judge. I'm already in the slammer.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Come on out. We'll be here at Cafe Texan all day today until 4 o'clock, supporting SAAFE House. More information online. Go to givebutter.com. Man, kind of makes me want some butter now. Givebutter.com /
They really get everything here.
Givebutter.com / Gel and Bell. Again, we are here until 4, helping to raise funds today for SAAFE House. We'll be back here in about 30 minutes to an hour. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and share these broadcasts as we continue supporting all things good here in Huntsville. And thank you, Judge and Bridget, very much.
You look at me, I'm so